Hey! Get over here. Ah, you bitch. I'm going. Get over here, you little fucker. Get. Fuck you think you are. Bitch, wrong neighborhood. Grab our stuff.
Take him back as a valued employee.
You too, stop walking near our stuff. No, you too, fuck, they're all stealing.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
No.
Have a great day.
Stop being perverts for a second. Let me watch this. We can get back to that.
No, please.
Something, you can call me daddy. Daddy! See, she gets it. Oh no. Pepper first. Misdemeanors don't count when it's for charity. Will Zero go through with it? If you guys raise the rest of the money, I'll make sure that he leaves creeped out.
I guess I'll film. I don't really.
I guess I'll film.
Not really getting involved in that. Get a studio grade camera. Forward. Seeing you. This is going to be better handwriting when it actually gets sent. What do you say? Oh, buddy, you don't want to try to creep me out? Jesus fucking balls! No! 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 No!
Oh my god!
Yeah. Definitely didn't get this game for any other reason. The artists definitely put in some good work. I heard some things on the internet saying that you know, maybe it was a little too much. But I mean, you can just look at the detail, you know. Really good woodwork, really good boxes.
Hold on. Take my stuff. I'm gonna see if I can fade this camera.
Okay. Oh, then we're all left.
I just shut the door because
I love how that's just coming out of my head.
Leave it open until the monsters come out.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate placement of my camera.
Wait, why is there stuff here?
Oh, we're 4 of 5. Yo, I am the best at finding dead kids. Fucking ballsack. Can we stop that sound? We cannot.
Oh, Jesus. Tiny jumps.
Oof. Oh, that was a go. Aim, 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 aim better. Aim better. No! Not the beginning! Fuck! Oh.
Just a man working his rat, thank you.
No, that doesn't change anything.
It'll make me feel safer.
Oh, there's watch out, Zero. Ooh. Woohoo!
Really? Really? Who timed it? Who timed that? Really?
What happened?
It's a fucking joke.
Close your eyes.
Please don't hit me hard.
Well, if I do, it's going to fly everywhere.
Yeah.
The goal is just your face. You guys ready? Can I get a countdown that doesn't matter?
10,
9,
8,
3,
Countdown.
10? Jesus Christ.
5,
Close your eyes. You don't know when it's coming.
2, 1.
Red, why was that so hard? There's no way. There's no way that didn't go everywhere.
Oh, that went everywhere.
Oh, come on. Oh.
You got a prior time.
Do you need help?
Fucking shut up, Michael.
You don't know when it's coming.
2, 1.
That went.
Red, why was that so hard? There's no way. There's no way that didn't go everywhere.
Oh, that went everywhere. Yeah. You missed the towels entirely. That's something.
Oh.
We've missed the time.
We need more towels. Don't worry, I'll be back.
yeah, thanks.
Really upstairs. We need more towels. You missed that.
It's been 5 minutes. Everything's on fire. What is that? A fire phantom? What the hell is a fire phantom?
I believe in you, Zero.
Don't. I can't draw for
I know.
shit.
I know.
He still has the final decision.
See,
whether it's
there you
gonna
go.
work or not. He may choose mercy.
It's not gonna be mercy. It's gonna be this is not.
Okay.
I can't draw for shit.
Yeah, that's
They just look like kidney beans.
Yeah, well, he didn't say to scale.
well, I think
Back.
And you couldn't tell, and I don't know why I didn't think about it, but it wasn't.
I am fishing.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I need to-
How long do these things last before they... Whoa! 5 minutes, you said? It's a good thing that I can see my screen. It's a half an hour. It's more than enough. Let me go like this. Here. Okay, thanks, by the way. Yeah, absolutely, man. Any friend of Jimax is a friend of ours, dude. Well, friend of mine, I should say. I can't speak for everybody else. Everybody else may hate Jimax. I don't know. He is kind of sketchy. He is. Fuck me! Yo, how come I was able to kill him?
Well, you killed
Ah.
him. He's not an ally to you, that's why.
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to actually kill him.
Now he's really gonna come after you. I'm just kidding.
Listen, I don't feel too bad. Bum, 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 bum. That's a theme song for this game. It's just bum repeated. Bum, 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 bum. Getting your coffee, sitting in your studio. Just got done with being a trash panda. Right on, right on. Welcome in. Hope you had good trash panda-ing.
How does one trash bin?
Or I can be the bee in your bonnet,
In your bonnet, your best friends forever. Two peas in a pod, flock the like birds of a feather. What's up? Welcome in. Hanny, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow.
Ania.
What brings you in, Hanny? And your account was only made 18 minutes ago. That's crazy.
They're a big Minecraft connoisseur. Or what are you playing? Dead by Daylight? Whatever the fuck.
7 days to die.
So that's not. That's fine. A connoisseur. I gotta make 17 alternate accounts to watch it on different televisions.
Whoa. Where am I? Oh
That's a
no.
good question. You lost your
I don't know.
clothes.
So you lost your clothes. Oh, you mean in Minecraft?
Armor. You lost your armor.
I was like, oh. Oh.
It's a shame. Thank you. Sorry. I sneezed directly into my mic. I cold started.
You did not come in at all. I didn't hear anything of that, so.
Oh, good. Then they just saw me violently shudder on the camera. That's.
I mean, not on my end, but yeah, maybe.
I've
got a bad feeling about this.
All right. Oh, I should probably turn on the Twitch integration. That's my bad. Boop, 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 boop. Ready? I'm good on that. Good on that. I think everything else is good, right? Hang on a sec. Let me test my. Uh-oh. I didn't see this pop up when Otter was in here, so let me test my alert real quick. It's concerning that it didn't pop up while he was in here. Well, two things. Let's pop up this one here because that's a good test. And then pop up this one. Hey, it works. Okay. We're good. Oop.
Yes, Otter was in here and you weren't immediately surrounded by snakes. This must be something wrong. You recognize this place? Yes, this is my Reddit pond. I'm very curious as to where you went to keep dying. Just like left the immediate area and exploded 700 times.
Alrighty. There we go. Hey. Meh, we're good. What am I on?
You explore. Yes, I see how that exploring worked out. You're
Yeah, she's naked.
armorless. Please.
Same thing.
You went too far though, Lamau, the hole. But yeah, you did cry. We did hear you cry, which was
He
just
played
a room full of
Fears of Fathom last night and apparently screamed and turned it off.
Okay, that's an option, certainly.
Mhm.
Did it twice. Grab some shears over real quick. What's upstairs and got murdered at the downstairs?
Who's been murdered?
Master, we are not alone.
Jelly.
Jelly. Oh no.
Didn't Hazel say she wanted to be called something different? Maybe I just kept going.
Oh, she wanted to be called Hazel.
Oh.
That was her name.
Oh, she changed her name.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I am Hazel. Yes, yes. Yes, this is dog.
This is dog.
Because of your eye color?
Yes. She has hazel colored eyes.
If I had a quarter, or if I had a nickel, for every time I met someone with different colored eyes, they named themselves after. I had 2 nickels.
Red is also named after an eye color, if you couldn't tell.
No, I just really love smoking pot, apparently. It's a very
Two things can be
politely
true.
asked.
People with green eyes are fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie. Cam
Take
on.
that
Did
back.
somebody hit the cam button? Nobody hit the cam button. What are you talking about?
Take the green-eyed comment back right now, please.
Why?
If you will. Pretty, please.
Give me a reason.
I'm too hot.
You have green eyes?
Yeah, take it back.
No, I've never noticed your eyes.
Yeah, take it back, please.
No, I'm not going to. Green eyes are a mutation and it's fucking
No!
hot. It's hot in women, you weirdo. Is that better?
Yeah, no. Now it's just so hot. That's what that was.
You have Paca brown eyes? There's nothing wrong with brown eyes either.
Alright.
See, I'm okay with it, Lucas. He's the one that's uncomfortable.
Nah, you said it now.
And also, there's absolutely nothing wrong with brown eyes. Green eyes are just unique.
Coming from the Azure man over there.
Nobody cares about brown eyes and blue eyes, man. It's all about green eyes.
The red eyes, black dragon. That's were the best eyes.
Somebody's still who's aggressively destroying walls. Alright, time to go.
Are you
Alright.
still setting up? Are we doing intros yet?
No, I'm already in game. What do you mean am I setting up?
Oh,
What
well,
about
I'm
blue
sorry.
green eyes?
Sometimes,
Meh.
sometimes you're just like, all right, Red, I need 27 minutes to do my startup. Gotta run a Taco Bell ad, and then call a client about getting my toes lengthened, and then we should be good. That's what he does. That's how he talks. Welcome to Red's Reddit time. Reddit time. Reading Reddit. Zero is here today because he's here every day because he likes to go. That's not true. I love big booty people.
I do love big
And-
booty people. Talking shit.
Shit. Today we're gonna read some Reddit stories. We're gonna start with some of the newer stuff, and then we're gonna immediately move on to hopefully something that isn't outwardly horrible.
Yes, big booty Spanish women are amazing. Although, big booty women in general are also pretty amazing.
Pretty sweet.
Continue, Red.
They're pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
Boogity swooty.
That's pretty wizard. All right, let's go. Boop, bam. All right, go to the top of things. The first one today, just because it is Zero's favorite subreddit, is "Am I the asshole?"
Yes.
Oh, that. I don't like
That's right, Hazel. Except with a couple extra lines.
Yeah, that's a literal bottom search. Happy Green Day. It's Green Day. Gotta go punch a leprechaun. All right, am I the asshole for refusing to bail off my only son for $15,000 in debt? All right, Zero.
Let's find out why, because it could be his debt.
This is from Broad Programmer 203. My only son, who is 20, has racked up $15,000 in credit card debt. He has
Ow.
a decent job, but he
Yeah.
spends way more than he earns. Stuff like designer
Okay.
clothes, eating out all the time, and weekend getaways.
Master,
Now
we are
he's
not
struggling
alone.
to make the minimum payments and has come to me asking for a loan to wipe out the debt. No. For context, I've bailed him out with smaller money problems. I've covered his rent when he couldn't pay, or handled unexpected car repairs for him. Every time he swears it'll be the last time, that he'll get his act together with budgeting, but that never happens. I love my son to death and want him to do well, but I'm scared that if I keep rescuing him, he'll never learn to handle his finances. Also, I'm not rich. Giving him $50,000 would mean pulling from my retirement savings. which I'm
15
building-
or 50?
15.
Okay.
Sorry, it's the morning. I'm still clearing my throat and enunciating a little.
That's
pardon.
good. That's why I was asking.
For retirement savings, which I've been building for years to secure my own future. I'm stuck. I hate the idea of him facing big consequences like direct credit or even bankruptcy, which could haunt him for a long time. But I also don't want him to keep overspending and relying on me to clean up the mess. I've tried talking to him about budgeting and planning, but he either ignores me or makes excuses. Maybe I should have been tougher before, and that's why we're back here again. There's also this family thing. My parents always said you should help your kids no matter what, and they bailed me out when I was younger. It makes me feel like I should step up for him too, but I'm starting to think that might just enable him more. So tell me, would I be the asshole if I say no to giving him the money this time and then face the fallout of his choices? So obviously, that is to me, that is a fuckload of money.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter who you are, unless you are like super wealthy. That's usually in most people's cases that is like a savings account.
Several years of money. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like if you're working full time, you got a good job. That's probably, I don't know, like a year of savings, something like that. Like if you're working, let's say, a 9 to 5 that's paying, I don't know, like $20 or around that, something like that. But so my thought on this is two things. One, your job as a parent is to prepare your children for the real world. You have tried talking to him about budgeting, and he ignored you, and now he is in debt, begging you to get him out.
My senses have picked up something.
So
This is one of those. If I don't know, it's like offer. Maybe there's a leeway here, because if it's really eating away at you, offer.
What I was
offer
gonna
to
say
cancel
is
out a portion of it. You know.
What I was gonna say is, tell him that he needs to start making payments and showing you that he's making payments.
Yeah.
Not
like
just doing it.
constellation.
Show you that he's making payments. And once he's paid down like half of it, maybe then bail him out. But until he can show that he's going to
Actually grow.
make the effort, yeah, there's absolutely no reason to do it. Else you're not teaching him a lesson. at that point.
Really outside. There's no incentive here for the parent to like. All right, here we go again.
Yeah. Also, Callie, did you use the redeem for the camera thing? Did I miss something? You had said that before, and I must have missed it. Oh, sorry. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Yeah. No, I would say have the kid show that he can pay back half of it, and once half of it's paid back, then have him then maybe help him out. But yeah, no, not the full amount. He fucked up. And he made a big boy decision. He gets big boy consequences.
It's as someone who has had a hard time in the past with finances, I understand the impulse to do little things add up, like microtransactions in games or impulse buying things. It's hard. Some people have that kind of dopamine response where it's just like click, 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 and then it's gonna be, they rack
I'll
up a
deal with
fucking
this.
bill.
I'll deal with this problem later.
Or not
It's
even
your
that. Like,
birthday. You know that I know it's not your birthday, right?
we know when your birth month is. You can't lie.
Yeah, you
You hijacked a month, Allie.
a nut button. Get out of here.
I think it's very so. Yeah, I think you're right. I think show that you can do it yourself, and then maybe once the growth is actually established.
Yep.
And don't tell them you're going to either. Maybe. Do you tell them that's the
No,
plan?
I think
or do you-
I think that the best way to go about it is to say, listen,
Listen,
you pay down half of it. You show me that you're making these payments every single month.
Yeah.
And we'll revisit this once half of your debt's gone. That's it. You don't have to promise anything. You don't gotta do anything.
That's
Just
what I was gonna say. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
absolutely.
Just like don't guarantee it that you'll be like pay off half and I will cover it. Don't do that.
Yeah. No.
More we will revisit the issue.
Yeah. Show me that you're willing to put the effort in, and then we will talk. But until you're willing to show me that, then I got nothing to help you with. The same thing. It's the same thing with like charging your kids rent. I know that a lot of people are split with this. I think that while your kids are in school, they shouldn't be paying you rent.
Yeah, if they're doing active schooling or studying, maybe don't. But like, if they have a sustainable income of their own, it's not only a good idea as an incentive, but it's also a smart idea based on today's economy. It's not evil. There's nothing. There's really not. Unless you're like overcharging your own child, there's nothing really malicious about it.
The best way to do it, in my opinion, especially with the way things are today, the odds of them being able to afford a place on their own, without getting any kind of roommates or anything like that, means that they gotta have a decent job. And the only way they're gonna get a decent job is if they have the experience to do so. So the odds of your kids moving out before 18 are slim to fucking none. Don't be charging your kids rent. And if you're going to, put half of it into
be
a bank
upfront
account.
about it, and yeah, half of it. Oh my god, that nest egg. Oh, that sweet nest egg.
That way, when they're ready to go, and
don't
then
tell your
they,
kids you're doing it either. Don't tell them
No,
about
absolutely
it.
not. Absolutely not.
They're
And then when
gonna
they're
go,
going
by
for
the
their
way,
first apartment or their first
they're
house
moving
or
out.
whatever.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah. No, you don't even do by the way. It's after they've already paid the security deposit and after they have the moving truck, like when you're there helping them move out. Like the actual moving is happening. You leave the money on the counter for them, or you leave the money on their bed for them.
Hand them the money they made and be like, you did this yourself.
Yeah, you pulled your weight. Yeah, you pulled your weight. Here's this for you.
I like that. That was a good. I like that discussion where we actually get. That's you know what it was, because it was fucking finance. So we're gonna. That's what
I
it
had a
was.
good idea is to charge them rent when they are over 18, save it for them, and give it to them when they need a deposit for a house. Yeah, same type of thing, except for the when they need it part. Let them save up for their house, because it allows them to build that that financial stability.
But
it is. It's something that they did. You're not taking it away from them. You're not doing it for them. That's why you wait until after. Yeah, that way you wait till after. It's like, hey, cool, you did this. This is your win. Here's what you get because of that. Not here, I'm going to do this for you, or here's your money back. Because that can take away from their accomplishment. Let them do it themselves. Also, with the way that the economy in the world is right now anyway, it's probably beneficial to let them stay for as long as possible. For you alone as a parent.
Yeah.
But not too long, because then they become reliant and it becomes a weird relationship.
See, so wait, Jellybean and Hazel are different people? I fucking knew it.
Jellybean and Hazel are different people. Hazel is Hazel, Jellybean is Amanda. I grew in the area the area that I grew up in Philly, the the horrible area.
The bad parts.
Yeah, Jellybean lives in a slightly better version of that. And she was friends with my brother like forever ago. I don't know if she still is or not. I don't know if you're still friends with Corrigan or not. But yeah, I met her through. I think I met her through. What did I meet? I know, like through a dating site or something like that. I don't know. It may have been through a dating site.
Memory Lane, and also the Ghetto. In the Ghetto.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've known her for a long time at this point.
All right.
Don't hate me, but I don't remember how we met. I'm pretty sure it was on a dating site, but I don't remember.
Don't hate me. All right.
You don't talk with him that much anymore? Nah, that's rough. Neither do I.
That's because Corrigan's Corrigan, and everyone who knows him immediately went, yeah, I suppose he is. All right. On to the next story. This one's about a dog. Oh my god, I'm not reading that. Oh no, we're gonna skip that. The dog is happy, everybody. Don't worry, it's fine.
Why am I gonna feel like the dog's not happy?
Oh!
Yeah, I think it was I'm not 100% sure. I think it was a dating site like over a decade ago, something like that. Like when I first tried dating sites, which I don't recommend for anybody ever.
Yeah, don't worry, I just had to skip the dog one. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm gonna move on with my day now. Am I the asshole for not letting my husband attend his sister's wedding? This is what happens when I don't screen the rendered stories we read beforehand. Why am I laughing then? Because it was horrible. My husband, 31, and myself, 28-year-old female, expecting our first child this May. I'm sorry. We found
It was
out
part of
very
your
early.
drinking crew? Gotcha. Sorry, go ahead. I was just reading chat.
We found out very early in September of last year. We did not keep this a secret from anyone, and in fact, shared the news in person with his family and my family on the day we found out. Is that a little quick? A little quick, right?
For what? What happened? I'm sorry, I was reading chat.
My husband and myself are expecting our first child this year. We found out very early last year. We did not keep this a secret from anyone, and in fact, shared the news in person with his family and my family on the day we found out.
Okay.
Is that quick?
You should always,
I feel like that's
you should always
talk
wait.
to your partner about it.
You should
immediately, but, like-
always wait until 3 months. No
See,
matter
that's,
what.
That's what I thought. Make sure that the child is like medically.
It doesn't matter
fine.
how excited you are. Well, yeah, because in the first 3 months, it's is everything's still high risk for miscarriage, and untelling people is very difficult. And yes, you wanna aim for 3 months.
It's sort of an arranged. During this period, his sister was getting to know everyone, getting to know someone, and getting engaged in October. It's sort of an arranged marriage. Oh, Jesus. As she was set up and decided to get engaged only 3 months after speaking to the guy. Her parents, my in-laws, were happy that she liked him and wanted to quickly move forward. She's been wanting to get married for the past 5 years. Good Lord. She got marriage on her mind. After the engagement party in October, there was a brief discussion of when the wedding should be. His sister had mentioned that she wanted to be married no later than April. After our initial OB visit, OB? That's the birth doctor, right?
Yeah. What now?
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I got attacked by 2 giant waves of zombies.
Would. OB visit in September. My husband has mentioned to his parents that I would not be able to travel after 34 weeks as per the doctor's orders. His mother decided to ignore this. Hang on. His doctor decided to ignore his sister and mother decided to ignore this information and not address it. His sister and mother decided to plan the wedding in April, which is the month after the baby is due, or supposed to be due. So around the time she's like a move of her own volition. Even though they had not booked anything. His sister's fiance lives in Texas, a 3.5-hour flight away. I briefly mentioned that I would not be able to
You
attend
keep saying sister fiance. And it sounds so bad.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for
Like saying
His
sister wife.
sister's fiance.
No, I get what you're saying, but in my head it's not.
It's the S. I'm sorry, it's early.
Oh.
We do Reddits in the morning, so
I know.
my throat isn't warmed up. There you go. Warmed up now.
Alright, continue about sister
His
wife.
sister wife lives in Texas, 3.5-hour flight away. I briefly mentioned that I would not be able to attend in April as it would be too close to my due date, and wish them all the best in their planning. February 2025 rolls around, and they decide to have the wedding this upcoming April 19th of 2025 in Texas. I tell my husband that because I will be 37 weeks pregnant with his child, that we would definitely not be able to go. A month. Thank you for the bits. We would be too close to the due date, but wish them all the best in their planning. Rolls around, I tell my husband that I'll be almost 37 weeks pregnant and that we would definitely not be able to go. A month prior, during a huge fight we had, his mom had told him it's okay if I don't go, but that he would have to attend. At the time, I was not
This
opposed
is for
to
the
it, as I
delivery?
thought this is for a wedding.
Yeah, but the alternative
So-
is being there for the kid, right?
For the birth. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
fuck
and
you. Fuck mom too.
Yeah.
My senses
Uh,
have picked up something.
2 weeks ago, we met with my OBGYN, and I decided to ask for her advice. I read Obi as Obi-Wan every time. We talked to Obi-Wan. And I decided to ask her for advice while he was also in the room. I asked her for confirmation that it's not a problem if he was to travel during my 37th week. She looks at both of us and says, absolutely not. We both stare at her shocked, and she continues and says, this would be like rolling a dice. I would not recommend it. If something were to happen, I would not be able to slow down anything. He unenthusiastically agrees and says it's messed up that they picked a date knowing we would most likely not be able to attend. It's now almost April, and he just told his mother that we will both for sure not be able to attend. My husband and his in-laws have a huge fight, and he explains the situation. So his dad threatens that he wouldn't attend either if he's not at the wedding. Okay, Dad. A weird thing to double down on. I don't budge after he tells me this, calmly state that he simply cannot attend 2 weeks before my due date, as we're both having this baby together. Oh, that's terrifying. So, no. You're not the asshole. Those people suck.
Yeah, people do be sucking.
I mean, go
That's never
forward
in a
with the
fun
wedding,
way.
but like, go forward with the wedding with the understanding of, yes, my brother can't be here because his child is being born.
Arguably
And
a
the rest-
bigger life decision.
Yeah,
A bigger
You-
life
you don't-
event.
yeah. I mean, I know what happens in other countries. Are arranged marriage? Do you know anyone who's had an arranged marriage?
Arranged marriage? No, I don't. Also, arranged marriage actually have a higher success rate.
Yes, because intimidation.
No,
fuck up
because
the
you don't know the
marriage.
person as you're going in. You have a chance to like get to know them. Personally, that's what I think. Anyway, I don't know that that's
Really?
actually why it works. Yeah, because well, yeah, the way that we do it here is kind of like you get to know somebody and you date them for years and years and years, and you're technically like already going through the marriage side of things. The arranged marriages, you don't know the person until like a week before or some shit.
I hope they're not ugly and a horrible person. Like, what?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, Ulrich here, being a dick. I got you.
Up next is they
Give me a
called security
second.
on me for helping someone. Give me a second.
Yeah, I want to hear this one. What's up?
Yes, and the lady from China was 21. My chat's
My
so
chat's
quiet. They're
so
actively
quiet.
talking.
Wow. Right on, whoever grabbed that one. Good morning to you too, Ulrich. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty quick on the draw with the bands.
Your
these
past
days.
transgressions have not been forgotten.
We know of your sins, Ray.
You alive? That's good.
My senses have
Good.
picked up something.
Better than the alternative.
Hazel, do you want to fish with me?
Do not have any repair kits.
Good morning,
Ulrich,
Red.
Good morning, Red.
Why I gotta say it in all caps like that?
That's how he talks. Every second word is a giant, he's yelling it at you.
Yeah.
I don't
You don't
trust
trust
myself.
To go fishing?
Yeah, she'll lose all of her
It's-
clothes again.
I mean, there is a possibility to drown, but just don't go in the water. To not be in
I
bed on
imagine
time?
why you get welcomes like that.
No? Okay, well. I guess stay by your house.
There's that face.
Alright.
You just threw a loud jump scare at me at first thing in the morning face? Yeah, I know that face.
They called security on me for helping someone. I was browsing the aisles of a store when an elderly man approached me, looking confused, as they're wont to do. He politely asked me if I could help him find a specific item, but he couldn't remember the exact name. I didn't mind helping, so I walked with him trying to figure out what he needed. Just as we finally found the right product, a store employee suddenly appeared with security. They told me I needed to leave immediately because I was interfering with the store's operations and disturbing customers. I tried to explain that I was helping the man, but they wouldn't listen, even when the elderly man himself insisted I had done nothing wrong. Rather than argue, I just left. Apparently being kind is now a security risk. That's the whole thing.
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
Stop being a security risk.
You mad at the guy helping someone?
Why not? The store is.
Stop aggressively talking to our customer.
I don't feel like we got the entire story there.
No?
I'm all for like, I get that stores are assholes, and I get that they're like POS sometimes, but like there's usually a reason. There's usually a good reason why they're like that. So when people just say, "Oh no, they kicked me out for help," you were probably being an asshole.
I'd shake your hand, but
So the top comments for this 2,000 upvotes is, file a complaint with corporate. This is unacceptable behavior for any employee.
Yes, it is.
Definitely,
100%.
definitely file a complaint with corporate. They didn't ask any questions. They chose to assume the worst and ran with it. They wronged you and the man you were helping. They don't want customers helping each other. They should be helping instead of attacking. You observe an elderly man wandering around helplessly. You see him approach another customer. The customer, the elderly man, react kindly, and appears to begin assisting him. If you decide to approach them, see how you can assist, turn to page 40. If you decide against helping them and instead go find security to embarrass and shame both of them, while also exposing you to corporate and public backlash, turn to page 41. Turn to page 41, you have died of dysentery.
Yep. Yep. I don't know why so many people diss him, but yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking Terry.
Yeah, fucking Terry, man.
All right, this one is Tales from Retail. The customer would like dirt.
Okay.
Something we can all relate to. You've bought dirt before, right?
No, I usually just dig for mine.
I used to be a cashier at a place that sold gardening supplies. We sold really big bags of soil, and most of the time, when a customer was getting those, they would tell us what kind of soil they wanted and how many bags they wanted, and we would just look it up in the system. After we rang them up, they would go and get them, or someone would help them get them. If someone was getting like 30 bags, which people often did because they were doing big projects, it made more sense to pay and then loan. This one day, I'm out in the gardening section, and this woman comes up. She's buying some other stuff, and she asks for 7 bags of dirt. Now, if you're into gardening, if you've ever worked at a gardening store, you will know that there are about 1 million different kinds of dirt. There is not just dirt. We have topsoil, gardening soil, potting mix, soil for specific kinds of plants, fancy soil that costs more, soil with fertilizer, big bags, little bags, different brands, etc. If I looked up soil in my computer, dozens of products would come up. So I asked her which one she wanted. She just said whichever one is the cheapest. I really had no idea what to do here. I was staring at all kinds of soil we had on my screen. I didn't know she was using the soil for, so I didn't know what I should stick her with. Let me put it this way in case you're not getting it why this is frustrating. Imagine a person walked into a restaurant that sold several kinds of sandwiches, sat down and told the waiter, I want a sandwich. And when the waiter asked what kind of sandwich they wanted, if they want a grilled cheese or turkey sandwich or a veggie sandwich, they just said, I don't know, any sandwich, whichever one is cheapest. Not to mention, if they just give her some random bag, how would she know which one to load into her car? I was a little busier that day, so I just gave her the most generic kind of topsoil without asking more questions and sent her on her way. Hope she didn't need garden soil. It was just an odd and frustrating moment. Any other time someone came in to buy soil, they would tell me the exact one they wanted. I want dirt.
Did she come back and complain?
Nope.
So then she got what she. I don't understand what's the hang up here. Was it just that the woman wasn't direct? Is that what the story is? The woman's not direct?
Say it with your chest.
Seriously. Dirt. I'm gonna walk into the garden center and just be like, dirt.
All right, Tales from Tech Support. How I absentmindedly exposed a security loophole on our work tablets. Oh dear lord. This one's a little long. Okay, you ready? This one's a little longer.
Okay.
I work for a corporate kitchen at my local college. I'm not the person in charge of IT, far from it. But on Tuesday, I inadvertently exposed a major hole for our tablets at work. We use the tablets from a few different companies and on our Lenovo devices. I keep seeing a notification telling me to finalize some kind of update. I get tired of seeing it, so I tapped it and followed the prompts to finish installing the update. Just so I wouldn't see the fucking notification anymore. I figured that if there was any part of doing that might be problematic. Figured that if there was any part of this... nothing should go wrong. I simply wouldn't be allowed to do whatever it was I might encounter. And was willing to keep putting up with the notification if I weren't allowed to get rid of it. We don't have personal accounts on these tablets. They're protected by a PIN.
Installs do be nice.
Everyone is made aware of, with predictable differences between them. If one PIN you try doesn't work, there are a few you can try, and one of them will eventually work. With that, I have presumed to be a few privileges. When one of the screens for the update prompted me to install various apps as a part of finishing the installation, I did so. I noticed all the apps were checked off for installation. It was asking me to opt out of installing all these apps, ranging from a candy theme game to streaming apps to a certain Chinese shopping app that has a poor reputation in terms of quality.
Timo or Wish? Sorry, Wish.com was another one.
You don't know that.
How long ago was this written?
13.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. One of the best things I ever bought. Somewhere. Usually it's right here in front of me. It might actually be in the other room. One of the best knives I ever bought was from Temu, and I really love this knife too.
Oh yeah, the Temu knives, the one that collapses and claps in on your hands.
No, not that one. The really nice one that I have.
Yeah, he got 2 knives from Temu. He gave me the other one, and it folded in on my hand, and I slit my fucking finger open. That's the only one of the only times I've ever cut myself on a knife.
Red was playing with the knife and cut himself TLDR.
I was opening a package. I was using a knife as was needed, and it folded onto my fucking hand.
It's a nice little stabber. It's like real thick too. Like you could just whack somebody with this thing. It's real good. But I'll sit here and I'll play with it like this. And I'll just sit there and I'll play with it. And then if I start getting like heated or we start arguing about something, Red's immediately like, hey, you should put down the knife before this conversation goes any further.
Sure.
Like I'm gonna stab somebody because I disagree with them.
Alright. I think TLDR for that story, this guy downloads a bunch of spyware. And we're gonna move on. Because that story just droned the fuck on. We're gonna do St. Patrick's Day stories. This is from Ask Old People.
Oh no.
St. Patrick's Day is coming. Anyone have any fun or crazy stories about it? Years ago, on St. Patrick's Day, I brought hot bagels to my daughter's house. My 4-year-old granddaughter reached into the bag and pulled out a green bagel, gasped, and ran out of the kitchen in fear. I think that's a pretty fun one. We're gonna do a couple of these just because they seem fun. A friend of mine gave me a nice knife. I like knives. I can't show knives. Can we show knives on Twitch?
I already showed mine, so I mean I don't know.
It's my knife.
So
I like this knife. I like that knife too. That's the knife that got me through the shithole that is Pittsburgh. I mean, no one's gonna fuck with a crazy person. Back in the day, my house was 7 houses down from the main parade route in one of the New York City 5 boroughs. To watch the parade was just a 30-second walk up the block. 45 years ago, god damn. Thanks, Grandpa, for the story. 45 years ago, there was no recycling program or vagrants picking up bottles for deposits. After the parade was over, spectators were still drinking plenty, and by nightfall, the sidewalk and street was littered with thousands upon thousands of beer bottles. New York City sanitation would take days to clean up the mess. It was a disgusting eyesore. Holy shit. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. When I attended college, most of us lived on campus, a requirement with a few exceptions. Most of us had campus also had their food plan. One year on St. Patrick's Day, the director of food services decided to color the mashed potatoes green. That day, hardly anyone ate the mashed potatoes, so they ended up having to dump almost all of the mashed potatoes. Oh no, sad. Why am I sad about that?
About the mashed potatoes not being eaten?
Yeah, they took
I don't know,
all
man.
the time.
Stop feeling bad
They
about mashed
took the
potatoes.
time and effort to do something fun, and everyone spat in the face of it.
Yeah, see you later, Amanda. Have a good day.
They didn't want the green mashed potatoes.
The face of gold.
They didn't want them. I'm not Irish, although a great grandmother was. I live in Southeast Asia, where the Irish have had little influence, and all my other friends are local, so don't even bother with celebrating the day. Even once in Ireland, it was only a minor religious holiday, but St. Patrick's Day is mostly a US-based event. Those cities around the world celebrate with lots of green and lots of beer. It was St. Patrick's Day in 1984. I'd been living in New York City for a few months before going back to college in Chicago, waiting at Grand Central Station for a train. I became aware I'm surrounded by huge drunk firemen who find my outfit hilarious. I had long hair, a bowler hat with wings, a youthful affectation, and a green parka. "He's a leprechaun!" they would scream. Their merriment took the form of good-natured rough-handling and the purchasing of many drinks for me as I staggered onto my train and returned to school. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Fucking bunch of New York City firemen. "He's a fucking leprechaun!" Making him drink.
I like that. That's good. I like when people are nice. People are
Alright.
not nice too often.
Here's another one. Alright, so immediately we're gonna into something else here. Weird question. What's the worst thing that happened to you after pinching someone in St. Patrick's Day? What are y'all St. Patrick's Day stories? So you know about the pinching thing?
I am not familiar with pinching.
Okay, so if you're not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, people are allowed to pinch you. That's all
No.
it is.
No, they're not.
Yep, that's a thing. It's
No,
a
I
stupid...
promise you, they're not.
Yeah.
They can, but it's gonna have
You can
repercussions.
certainly try.
Exactly. Roll initiative.
That's exactly how that works out.
You too, Callie. Roll initiative. If you're gonna fuck around, man, you're gonna find out.
I don't know if I own anything green. The worst thing? My sister was born, stopping me being the only child. What the fuck? My sister got all her parents' exotic genes. I ended up with being the boring girl next door. English Rose. She was taller than me. Oh my god. Oh my god! She was taller than me, with dark curly hair with green eyes. She tanned in the sun. I was more academic and had the bigger bust too, Lamau. When she was in one of her moods, our parents would say, "Patty is the next best thing." She died in 2023. She would have been 62 this year. What the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck? What?
That was a story.
The top story on this fucking post. This is...
Happy St. Patty's
That's
Day,
the
everybody.
only response. That's the only response, dude. The fucking post was like, anyone have any fun St. Patrick's Day stories? And this motherfucker's like, my sister's dead. She would have
My
been
sister died,
62
yeah.
this year. Everyone under that's just like we're not posting on this one, champ. I don't know that we can talk there. Also, Hazel fell to her death.
Oh, God.
This is from r/Ireland. Here we go. What is the craziest, funniest St. Patty's Day drunken story?
I had one.
It was St. Patrick's Day week. Things got a bit out of hand. Ended up buying a 12-quid flight to Liverpool with 4 other gentlemen of fine judgment. Off the flight into the O'Neills, who didn't even make medication, stumbled into Pop World, crawled out of Pop World, had no place to stay. Regardless to say, 5 men woke up in Liverpool, very sheepish the next morning, scattered all over the city with a lot of scrambling for phone chargers and directions back to O'Neill's. Went on drink that day in same clothes too. After a few pints, it became great crank again. Got kitted out for a fresh night before the old top man closed. Back in Belfast for St. Patrick's Day and never looked at a drink for a few weeks. A few weeks? Oh, fucker, you booked the plane, you got so drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens, though.
Really?
Yeah, I've woken up in Maryland, and I don't know how I got there.
There's a response to this. I really understood this. The whole process of getting drunk in your own country/city, then booking flights on your phone and having to make your way drunkenly through an airport before the gate closes, check in online, wait on departures, make your way onto a plane, sit through a flight, and then land in the city and navigate out from the airport.
It used to be a lot easier.
That's
It used to pretty much
sounds
just be show up, get your ticket, and get on the plane. There was like a lot, like before 2011.
TSA, yeah.
Yeah. Not 2011, sorry, 2001.
I've seen this story numerous times, so there just means something to it. I guess, man.
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah, did the monsters in front of us give that away?
Alright, that's all I've got offhand for the St. Patrick's Day stories. I was expecting more. Oh, you know what? Let's do drunk stories. Drunk stories count, right? What is your worst drunk story? I will try.
I got one for you first before we go into this.
Yes, please.
Give you a chance to look up
Immediately
some more
drop
stuff as
everything
well.
I'm doing. Yes, please. More drunk zero. I don't know him
All right, here we
well,
go.
but I know
Your
the
best friend
legends.
has been bitten by a zombie, and you have exactly 5 minutes before they turn. Do you put them down, tie them up and study the transformation, or let them turn and see if you can train them as a pet?
Put him down.
That's a good answer.
Just no
I think,
hesitation.
yeah,
I think
that
it depends how painful the process is, and that's
you
what
wouldn't
that's
know
what
until you were going
that's how I
through it, though.
decide when. I'd also assume they're okay with whatever I choose, so. I thought this was a drunk story, Zero. That's why I was so on board for it.
Just,
And then you immediately went, "Your friend's a zombie," and I knew it wasn't about.
no. Hey, what's up, Lucky? Enjoy your cream pie. Go on, continue.
No. I want to hear a drunken story.
I don't have any drunk stories. That was just one of the questions I had. I have another one if you want to ask another one.
No, I want you to tell.
I have one about hot dogs.
Is it a
My
question
drunk
or a
stories
story?
aren't my drunk stories aren't really like funny. They're just stories.
Tell them.
And my favorite story about being drunk was the 2 lesbians. Which let me rename them real quick.
Immediately,
We'll say
is going to be intrigued.
Sarah and Rebecca. But we were drinking like a lot. And this is back when I worked for that place that we don't talk about on stream. And I was there with Yellow Kid, who can actually validate this story, which I'm glad.
It's always nice to have
he was
a
there for
witness.
this. No, I had 2 because Ish was there as well. I just don't talk. I just don't talk to Ish anymore because he likes to hit women, and he's a
my
piece of
God.
shit. Yeah. But outside of that, we were drinking, and this is one of the few times I actually had to fight as well. The party like was like dying down. Yellow didn't really drink, and he was like super focused in a video game because everything around him was super awkward, and he was very uncomfortable with everything. Me and the girls were doing shots still, and Ish was like passed out on the floor, like trashed. Who is very Irish and very much likes to drink. So the girls started getting a little fun, and then they went into the bathroom and started doing their thing in the shower. And then they came out and asked for pictures to be taken and all that, so that they had a set of the pictures.
Good lord.
At which point it was the first time that that Yellow got to see boobs. And it was and Ish was completely trashed during the entire thing and missed out on the entire thing. And then I had to fight the one chick's boyfriend because
I thought they were
she
gay.
didn't say, yeah, me too. Didn't say that she was dating anybody.
Oh.
So he wasn't happy about the entire thing.
I mean, yeah, your partner's kind of cheating on you, isn't she?
Yeah, kinda. And then some other guy was taking pictures of it. So yeah, I'd imagine he was a little upset. But
So we
whoop that
beat
ass. It was quick. It was very quick. He came up and like sucker punched me.
And if you don't go
I-
down with the sucker punch, you deal with the ramifications.
Yeah, so I looked at him, and then when he came at me again, I just kicked in his knee. And it was quick. It wasn't anything like
It wasn't cool. It was just a...
yeah, it wasn't anything. It was just one of those times I had to like be
Zero
physical.
discombobulates.
Yeah.
Zero's MMA training kicks in from when he was a sleeper age.
No, actually a black belt, even though you wouldn't think so. But no, you're just disabled. That's it. You know, I'm trying to fight the guy. He was a delivery. This is actually true. He was one of the delivery guys for Wawa. So every like Tuesday and Thursday night before that, and every Tuesday and Thursday night after that, I had to deal with him because he would come in and he was our delivery. So, you know, it was fun.
Look,
I
it's
ended up talking to her years later. Because after her boyfriend like threw his bitch fit, he's just like, I just want to know that the pictures are deleted. And I was like, yeah, pictures are deleted. And of course they weren't. And then years later, I reconnected with her, and I gave her the pictures from it. Of course they weren't. But I gave her the pictures when I reconnected with her because it was just like, yeah, no, your boyfriend was a dick, and I wasn't trying to get my ass kicked when he decided to go get more people because he couldn't do it himself.
Things used to be somewhat simple. Now you just shot.
But yeah, that was a fun time.
I'm glad we got that story. A lot of people like lesbians.
My
As long as they're not
18th
cheating on someone.
Yeah, my 18th birthday was also kind of crazy. I had sent my friend Sarah to go get Smirnoff, which
She came back with lesbian.
came back. No, the girls were there as well, but no, I sent her to go get a case of Smirnoff because I was thinking, all right, cool. We'll just it's gonna be. I was like 18. I was like, we're going to be sitting here. We're gonna be like hanging out and drinking and stuff. So just grab like a case of Smirnoff. Everybody can have a couple beers. It's whatever. She came back with a case of Smirnoff vodka.
Oh no!
like a full big box of Smirnoff vodka. So everybody that was at this party had their own personal bottle of vodka.
Jesus Christ!
And things got weird that night. I ended up having to carry my best friend up the stairs. So he was so trashed. I carried him up the stairs so that we could go out back to the balcony. I put him down in the chair that we had like a balcony set. I put him down on one of the chairs, and then we dealt him into poker and put the cards in his hand.
Yeah.
And then
yes.
And then
Yes,
we woke him up and we're like,
absolutely.
dude, it's your turn. And there's everybody sitting at the table waiting for him to take his turn.
That is the best shit. Oh my god.
And he's just like, he's puts down his card. Oh,
That's fucking great.
and yeah, unfortunately that night was a little rough because one of the guys that was there was actively in love with this other girl. Was actually in love with Sarah, and Sarah's sister was there. And because he couldn't make things work with Sarah, he tried sleeping with her sister at the party. And yeah, it got a little touchy to where we had to like take him away. It was bad. But yeah, that was something else that happened. It was an interesting night.
Oh no.
I've got a lot of other
Hazel,
stories. Like that.
no. Hazel, no. I think you just killed the bees. They're fine. You're good. There's always silent rules, and I never
Yep.
tell anyone about them. Those were good. I appreciate you
I have
reminiscing down.
I have a lot more, but it's okay.
It's okay. We're not gonna do that. I have to go get some flowers. What is your worst drunk story? I once did Boxing Day with my ex-girlfriend's family, and they started
hang on
plying
one sec.
me with drink.
Hang on one sec before you do that. Lucas, like 10 minutes ago, wrote something in chat that was super long. Me and a few mates got smashed in town once and decided it would be fun to go to Greenland. We ended up sobering up at Liverpool airport, being denied tickets because we had no passports and drunk. We're still unsure how we got onto a 3-hour ferry journey from the island, a van and 30-minute train drive from it happens like that. It's super weird how it happens. I woke up drunk in Maryland, leaning on the side of a dumpster in an alleyway outside of Baltimore, and
Where was your
no idea
start
how I
point?
got there. Philadelphia. I was in Philly when we
Echo?
started drinking.
How far away is it from Philadelphia to
hours.
Maryland?
Philadelphia, Maryland, 124.4 miles away by car.
Not even, like an hour and a half. There you go.
Doable.
Yep, I was an hour and a half away. Nobody remembers when I left the party. Nobody remembers how I left the party, and nobody knows who I was with. But I was in Maryland, leaning on the side of a dumpster, and no idea how I got there. I also, did you ever see Jersey Shore?
I've seen clips. I'm aware of what it is.
So same thing with Jersey Shore. They used to do like all of their stuff at the like on the side of this balcony, right off of Seaside Heights. Yeah, right off of Seaside Heights. And I've woken up drunk on the beach outside of the place where they did that balcony scene. Like on the beach in front of the boardwalk. So like out of sight of people, but like trashed, like just laying on the beach. That's happened too.
I can't believe they have kids.
What, the Jersey Shore people?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not 16 anymore. They grew up. It happens.
Yeah, but like, I can't imagine like, you know, the Snookies that are fucking 40s or whatever, like explaining to her kids like, you want to watch Mom's documentary?
First off, somebody gave Snooki a documentary?
Yeah, the Jersey Shore.
That's not
Like,
a documentary.
the entirety of it.
They were a bunch of just fresh 21-year-olds, and they were paid to go party. That's what that was. That's all that was. Yes, that's the word that they used.
Oh no. Where are the bees? Okay.
All right, cool. That's enough stories about me. I'm done.
Hazel blew up. Every now and then, I just see a pop up that says Hazel was blown up. Alright, let's do some drunk stories. It's St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna get drunk. Some of us are, anyway. I once did Boxing Day with my ex-girlfriend's family, and they started plying me with drink, multiple different spirits. Spirits are... what is spirits?
Liquor.
Just liquor?
Whiskey, tequila. Yeah, not gonna just different liquors. So like there's rules, like you don't go from dark to clear and all that kind of stuff. Like basically he was saying he was mixing his drinks. Hello?
Yeah. I'm setting up some flowers with these. One minute.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Here. Red, you need help? You're in the middle of a Reddit stream. What do you need help with? I should be fishing, but I went and made sure the bees don't get touched. So spirits are more like Mike's Hard Lemonade or White Claw. Alright. I'm glad you're a resident alcoholic.
No, so, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I just thought that, like hard lemonades and seltzers and stuff like that were just called bitch beers.
No, I always heard them as coolers. Those are coolers, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just calling all rage a bitch, that's all.
Yeah, I got it. See, that's fine. Hazel fucking detonated like a rocket. Nope.
Put on that. Why did that blow up? What just happened there? Let's go find out exactly what it is, though, because now already just got me second guessing myself.
Alright, while you're doing that, I was once did a boxing party with my ex-girlfriend's family. They started plying me with drink, multiple different spirits, from very early, and they just kept pouring more. By around 6 p.m., I was fucked up, and their whole extended family was
Yeah,
there.
no, I'm right. In the context of alcoholic beverages, spirits refers to distilled liquors. Things like vodka, gin, rum, whiskey, brandy, tequila, all that kind of stuff. That is what spirits are. I was right. Make me question my alcoholism. Sorry, good.
By about 6 p.m., I was fucked up, and their whole extended family was there. I flirted with every female and a few of the men at the party, including her stepfather, before deciding that I needed a piss. I apparently couldn't get into the bathroom, so I walked into my ex's bedroom, pulled out my dick, and sprinkled my winkle all over the room before passing out in the piss with my dick out, where I was later found by her stepfather.
Oh no.
I have never heard the term sprinkle my winkle before, and if I never do again, I'll be happy.
It's very difficult to be in a when you have an ex to be around when your ex is like around.
I don't know if they were exes at the time.
If he pissed in his girlfriend's bed on purpose, that's even worse. Like if somebody says, "Hey, I pissed on my ex's bed," you're like, "Yeah, okay, I kind of get it." But if it's like, "Hey, I'm pissing on my girlfriend's bed," why you do that?
Some people are dumb drunks.
Yes.
I know people who piss in washing machines on accident.
I'm sorry, on accident?
Yeah, it looks toilety enough when you're drunk.
I'm a pretty tall dude. And I have good range, and I don't think I could. I don't think I could piss in a washing machine. Like you'd have to really be trying to piss in a washing machine. Like you'd have to have something. I'm 6'2".
With the dryer.
Oh yeah, the dryer is
the
more
dryer.
realistic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The dryer is more realistic.
Yes, the washer dryer combo accidentally gets pissed in supply. I woke up drunk at 2 a.m. and attempted to go visit my mom at work. I thought I was in grade school again. I was too drunk to find my keys, so I settled on calling her and disappointing her from afar.
It could be a front load washer. Huh.
Perhaps the time I woke up in my car in a ditch, or perhaps the time I woke up in the woods alone with no sign of life around. Started wandering the first house I could find and asked for directions home. Or perhaps the time I stayed at this guy's an alcoholic. Or perhaps the time I stayed at a friend's house but woke up cops in the neighbor's house. There's just a few. No, it's okay. This is my friend's place. As the neighbor's trying to get you to leave. Weird conversations? I don't know.
What about pissing in the washing machine? Yeah, a little bit.
I got drunk once. My sister's boyfriend made my sister's boyfriend punch himself in the face with the good old Canadian arm wrestling trick and busted his lip up. I then proceeded to play Wii Sports and went to bed, throwing up the alcohol with up refreshed the next morning. I'd say it was all the drunkenness I needed in my life, and I can say my best drunk story is also my worst one, because I've only had one. A bit? That's fine. Graduating year of high school, I dressed up a bit and went to an end of school year party hosted by a popular girl. I woke up with underwear on, in my own bed, with no recollection of, everything, so naturally I yelled for my mom. Mom came in and explained that I had cabbed home with a girl at 3 a.m. and my stepdad had to carry me in the house. Girl left and my stepdad paid for her cab. I puked face down, ass up in my own bed with my pants around my ankle, which prompted my mom to bathe me at the ripe age of 19. Apparently I was singing, my friends are taking care of me. And when my mom had had enough and grabbed my face, I realized it was her and cried, not before starting my song again. Pretty sure I had alcohol poisoning, definitely made it out with like 4 guys, I'm a lesbian, was a huge mess, never spoke to my graduating class again.
Definitely made out with 4 guys and I'm a lesbian.
That one's rough. My friends are taking care of me. Oh, these are great. Held in my puke for the entire Uber ride, bolted into my house and realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom. Landed on my hands and knees and puked into the cat box. Passed out the floor by the box covered in vomit and kitty litter. Woke up truly disgusted by myself.
This truck takes way too much damage, and I don't understand why it takes so much.
1986, fresh out of boot camp. Just reported to Naval Training Center in Great Lakes, Illinois. A friend bought me my very first Long Island iced tea. I hear horror stories about that beverage.
Yes.
It's the thing
about it,
you, right?
Very, very quickly too, because like it tastes like iced tea. It just tastes like it's like
It's not even alcohol. This is fun. And
it's a lemonade. Yeah, it's like a lemonade iced tea, and then you do drink it. And you're like, oh, cool. I could do these for a while. And you're like, your third one in, it smacks you, and you're like, oh no. And then you're looking at the iced tea, like, why did you do this? And it looks at you like, you're my bitch. You don't ask why.
Why would you do this to me?
I'm more of a I do straight up like tequila. Like I don't mess with mixed drinks. I just give me the shots. I'll do them.
A friend bought me my very first Long Island iced tea and my second one. By the time I realized, Hazel, do you not have a bed? By the time I realized I had too
By the
much to
time I
drink, he
realized
was
Hazel
gone.
didn't have a bed.
Luckily, there were any number of sailors willing to walk me back to my barracks. I went with someone I thought I knew, and a block away from home, I realized I needed to make a detour to the nearest trash can, edge, or whatever would be willing to catch my puke, keep it off my shoes, and keep me hidden from view. Because I was underage and didn't want to be caught drunk, as I'm throwing up in the bushes, I realized that this dude had his hand up my shirt and is groping the hell out of my titties.
Well, you proved me wrong.
I'm sure he thought he was being helpful. I finished
hell
puking,
I'm
stumbled back
sure he
across-
thought he was being helpful. God damn.
I finished puking, stumbled back across the street to my barracks, and somehow make my way to my room, or I pass out for about a week and a half. Ran into a couple guys after I ran into the guy after a couple weeks, and then he says to me, "I thought we were going out to dinner." Yeah, no. Was that a lady? That's a lady who told that story. Oh no!
Yeah,
thought
she
he
said he
talked
was
about it.
groping her tits.
I thought it was a guy with titties. Like he's got man tits.
I didn't get that vibe at all.
You better take this job. I'm
That's
not the man, but you
1986.
better not fuck this up.
This is the woman in uniform.
Your
I'm
goddamn throat.
Oh, that's Long Island iced tea. Oh, this will be nice. Blah! I fell off a bridge to prove I was sober by administering a field sobriety test because I'd seen cops. You ever fallen off a bridge?
Not a tall one.
Okay. What is the context to the not tall bridge then?
I was
Was it a-
drunk. I used to drink a lot, dude. It was every weekend. I used to, so like
Two
growing
seconds
up
of
from like,
silence followed. I used to drink. Hey, stop and thank you for the follow.
I was
That's crazy.
I used to when I was like, God, from the time I was like 16 until like my mid 20s, it was just work 2 jobs and party, and then you slept like when you couldn't keep your eyes open anymore. And it was just party. It was just alcohol, drugs, and sex all the time, all the time. But the fact that I made it out of my 20s without a kid and without a wife is crazy.
As far as you know.
Nah.
As far as he knows. What a bombshell that would be if I just like dead.
I've met your mom. I think I would
You would have
know.
recognized it? I would hope.
Yeah, I think so.
A little insulting if you didn't at this point. You love my streams. This is your first time being here, or this is your first time chatting. I love your streams too, random citizen. I want to know. Oh, sorry. I went drunk to Graceland, insulted Elvis at his grave, and then immediately went and had a mock gunfight at the site of the Martin Luther King assassination. Holy
no.
shit! That's that, dude. The only excuse is your blackout and being coaxed into it with money. Or you just don't. I mean, all right, Zero. Let's hear it. I mean, like you gotta really hate Elvis to mock
Yeah, but
him
it
at
doesn't
his
even
grave.
look like you stream, bud.
Steppen, I don't want your Discord, buddy. Tell me one thing about my stream, or talk about Elvis and Martin Luther King. Come on, let's do it, buddy. I want you to be a real person. I made Hazel a fishing pole and she ran the fuck away. Died.
alright.
She might have blown up. It's possible. I feel like this will get lost in the depths of this thread, so I'm waiting for the shaders. Oh, true. You joining us? You joining my fishing hole?
Yeah, true. You're joining his fishing hole.
Yes, my Reddit pond is slowly becoming the #1 Minecraft hangout. Speaking of which, if you guys like Minecraft and you like Zero and you want to see I in Minecraft, There's a stream coming up today featuring the ever exuberant Otter Games.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got that thing tonight.
Sometimes Zero forgets until the hour
That's
beforehand,
Not sometime.
and then he contemplates his life
Zero
decisions
forgets.
up to that point. Hold up now.
Did Stefan tell you anything about your streams?
No.
Or explain why he's never streamed and he's asking somebody to contact him on Discord?
Because he's gonna send me a picture of his dick.
Oh.
Your thumb looks like a toe.
Ooh.
I really like that response. To a dick pic, I love that response. Your thumb looks like a toe.
Yeah, I don't know. But I also got some good a penis, Callie.
Cock.
Cock and balls. The old wiener and Franks.
Frank and beans. Weren't you hitting
Are
a
you
nut button 15
if you're a
minutes ago?
visual learner, I can help you.
They still send
They
that?
still
Callie, you were
send
hitting a
that,
nut
yes.
button 15 minutes ago. I don't know how much more versed in the dick pic culture you can be.
Not
Yes, people with all the confidence, and some would say a little too much confidence, still send dick pics. Those people are wrong. Ask for consent.
You're definitely a visual learner. I got you.
Oh, you
Give
gonna
me-
send
give
me
me
your
a
favorite
minute.
dick pic?
Give me a minute and I'll send you a dick pic.
Yeah, he has a favorite dick pic picture he sends to everyone who asks.
Mhm.
It's really flattering.
My favorite vice president.
I like that you felt the need to clarify. Cool. Hazel, I don't know where you ran off to, but there's a fishing pool if you want.
I don't know. Hazel's looking weird after I said dick pic.
Yeah, well, you did say it. Everyone wants to see El Blanco's great white horn.
Oh, Blanco. You don't want any politics in your phone? Oh, all right. Well then, no dick pic for you.
Oh, tricky dick. Kissinger. Alright, where was I? I feel like this will get lost in the depths of this thread, so I've got no problems telling it. Welcome to Red's Reddit pond. This is gonna be there on the internet forever. now.
Red's Reddit pond.
That's on the internet forever. You ready? Here we go. So a preload to this story. About half a year ago or so, one of my closest friends lost his
you
father
are
to a
wet.
heart attack. And I have to immediately stop and take a drink.
You already woke up to some BS this morning. What happened this morning? Did you get some unsolicited political pictures? That's what I'm gonna ask people.
Unsolicited political.
Unsolicited political pictures. Like we've moved past the fact that everybody just sends dick pics. It's just like people keep sending politics to my phone.
Stop it. I was quite close
Sent
to his
some
father.
people over to El Salvador, a famous prison.
Yeah, Guantanamo. Yeah,
Oh,
it's because they were, from what I understand, they were the worst of the worst criminals. Anyway, that's politics. This is Reddit.
yeah, we don't do politics here. That's unfortunate, Kelly. I'm sorry. Hey, go ahead.
I was quite close to his father. However, seeing as they've been separate for a long time and I barely ever met her, I wasn't so close to his mother. Jump forward to about 3 weeks ago. This friend of mine was getting married, and of course, it was a good excuse to get very, very drunk. The day started off well around 1 p.m. Three gins down. I started feeling pretty good about myself. The ceremony went down exceptionally well. However, whilst holding the ring, about to complete the vows, the groom tried to put the ring on completely, which resulted in the registrar shouting quite abruptly, "Just the tip! Just the tip!" Drunken me found this utterly hilarious, of course. That was mistake number one. Mistake number two was right at the end of the night. Also, what did he say that was? The reliquary? Registrar? What the fuck is a registrar? Sounds like a
Probably their
Pokemon.
wedding registry.
Oh, I guess. Just the tip. Heading out, I'm roughly 100 pounds into the gin at this point. I go to say goodbye to the groom when this woman walks over to me. It says something along the lines of, "Goodbye, Lunaris. It was good to see you again." And I said, "Goodbye, random woman I don't know." I replied, feeling rather intoxicated. "Dude," the groom replied, "that's my mom." That was where mistake number 2 happened. I quickly said, without a second thought, "Buddy, if you told me your mom was that stunning, you could have just started calling me daddy years ago."
Oh yes. Yes.
At the wedding.
Yes.
Shit
Yo, I
faced at the
love that.
wedding.
I love that. That's so good.
TLDR, I managed to laugh at a penis joke in the middle of my best friend's wedding ceremony and told the grooms whose father had died recently that he should call me
Oh.
daddy.
Not that he should, that he could have.
No, it says should.
Oh.
He's gonna fuck that guy's mom.
He is going to fuck that guy's mom.
Oh, no.
Listen, moms need love too.
Orange!
Oh,
500 bits. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you.
Yeah, at least
you
in my
donate,
case,
like-
it's my stream that yells at you and not me.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm. That guy's gonna fuck his mom. Orange liked that story so much. He's like, "Yeah, I want to fuck moms too."
Who does?
Walking home from a party around 4 a.m. It was only about a 20-minute walk. A random woman passed wearing a fur coat and fishnet stockings, was waiting by the side of the road when I passed, and asked me for a cigarette. I gave her one and continued walking. She started walking with me. I asked her what she was doing out of that time. Her response was, "Walking my dog." Sure, some people walk their dogs at weird time, but I was so drunk I didn't realize she didn't have a dog. We continued walking until we passed a rundown estate. She invited me in for coffee. I declined and went on my way. Didn't realize until the next morning that I'd walked the prostitute home. And that is going to be my story someday. That's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna know it's a prostitute.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Look at you.
Alright, Zero.
How
I have a
did-
question for you that you might or may not answer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have any prostitute, hooker, or streetwalker stories?
Yeah, tons of
We can
them.
tell it. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. Tell me.
I used my first apartment was on the side of a major highway where people were getting off and on the turnpike. I mean, literally, we used to sit outside. This is back when I smoked. But we would sit outside on the steps. And we would play Count the Hooker while we were smoking cigarettes. They were always very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was kind of funny because like at the time I was working at I was still working at Wawa, and I was doing early mornings where I'd have to like help people who were doing deliveries, like the Frito-Lay's guy, and there's gonna be Frito-Lay's guy and the like Coca-Cola drivers and stuff like that. And normally I would see them before they would come to the store, before I went to work. They parked right at the hotel next to where my first apartment was. And yeah, the hookers would just go right into the trucks. Constantly.
weird.
Yep.
Like they had.
So
the way you
every
said it
single
makes it sound
time
like
I
they had
would
the keys.
yeah, pretty much. Oh. So every time I saw them at work, I'd be like, "Hey, how was your morning?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, my morning's alright." I was like, "Yeah, no, I saw you over at and then I'd give the name of the hotel. I don't remember what it was at the time. It was like Comfort Inn or something like that. "Yeah, I saw you in the parking lot at Comfort Inn." And he was just like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah,
Oh, go
I
ahead,
live
tell my
right
wife you didn't.
there."
Wait, Hazel, don't die. Hang on, 2 seconds. Here's the hazel rod.
The hazel rod?
The hazel rod. She's walking away. I don't think she wants the hazel rod. Alright, your loss. A mate of mine said that there would be a chick I could hook up with at this party. Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
What's the context about, like, hey, come to this event with me? There's a possibility that you just walk into a vagina there.
So, a good friend of actually, well, I don't know if I want to
A
talk
person
about
you
this.
know.
Oh,
but every other story's been.
Yeah, I have always avoided talking about this person though, and I kind of
The names have been
yeah,
changed.
it genuinely does it genuinely doesn't matter anymore because it's past. So one of the few people that I like in my life never actively pursued, like my high school crush, I guess, like the kind of just never said anything. Like it has me to the point that like I've never even to this day, I've never said anything to her about my feelings for her.
Yes.
Now obviously I'm older, that doesn't matter anymore. And the feelings are not there anymore. But I was really into this woman, and
Yes, sha-la-la-la-la, don't be shy. Yes, got it.
yeah. I ended up after high school. We used to drink together on the weekends, and we ended up sleeping with each other. Which great for me because that was like yeah, high school me would be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. But we were both trashed, and so the next morning was like, obviously we knew what happened, but we just never talked about it again, and it was a little odd. And it was because we were so drunk, like, because her sister years later tried like having like a one-on-one with me. It was like, that she really wanted to say something to you, and like, she really liked the night. I was like, I kind of wish she had. But anyway, the point was, years later, after she's like had a kid and shit like that, she tried hooking me up with her friend. And her friend was so super uncomfortable in every way. But it was one of those situations where it was just like, hey, this girl wants to. I had gone to stop at high school crush's birthday party, and just to stop in, say, hey, how you doing, drop off a card, and then leave. And her friend saw me there, and made her, like, I guess, let me know. I don't know exactly how you would word it. But basically it came down to the thing of like, hey, come here, this girl wants to hook up with you. And then she's like, she's 30, she's like 32. She had never been with anybody, and like she was just trying to, do her thing.
Oh hell yeah!
And it was
Forever
like,
virgins unite.
and it was like, all right, whatever. I mean, I guess I can go try to meet her and try to talk to her. Which already a little bit like, meh, because I it would have been better if it was the high school crush girl, to be completely honest.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, whatever. High school me was like, yeah.
I like that he keeps coming back going in passing with that high school face. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a very awkward situation, and it wasn't comfortable at all. And like there was like all of this like
sexual tension
how
is
come
awkward enough.
not sexual tension? There was no sexual tension on my side for this, and anybody who's even in this room probably knows me well enough to know that I'm pretty good at handling that kind of stuff.
Like, all right, we're leaving the door open. Yeah.
There was nothing for this woman. She was super uncomfortable, and it was terrible. She invited me to her birthday party, which is fine, like whatever. It's like she was dressed as Snow White. It was a Snow White themed birthday party at 32 or whatever.
Yeah, you said she was 30?
Yeah, 32. She's the only one dressed as Snow White. It was supposed to be a themed one. And like I was there with like people from my high school and stuff, like that I hadn't seen in like years. And I'm like, this is, they're kind of looking at them like, and they're just kind of looking at me like, oh, what? This is completely normal. I had more chemistry with this chick's best friend than I did in the entire like 6 months I was talking to this girl. And never touched her, not a single fucking time. But God damn, was it uncomfortable. The entire experience was super uncomfortable. So yeah, when somebody says, hey, there's somebody at the party that wants to, nope, I'm good. I don't know you and I've never talked to you, I'm not going anywhere near you. There's like an application you have to fill out nowadays.
Please sign our release form.
Yeah.
Thank you for choosing Zero's Dick on Demand. Our
Oh,
call
Jesus
centers are full right
Christ.
now. Our call centers are full right now. But
Centers are full.
if you would like to reserve a time allot, be back and tell
It
you.
was it was very uncomfortable. And like all of our conversations were going back to high school crush as well. Like every single fucking thing. So it's like even if I was like slightly interested, it's like I'm not gonna say anything to you because I can't trust you. And yeah, I'm good. The entire thing was super fun. Anyway, yeah, so that's my my experience with
Oh
that.
really, Red? What's oh really, Red? What did I do? Is it about the call center thing? That was a bit. Don't call me. Especially about
That
Zero's
was a
dick.
bit, don't call me.
Especially about his dick. Don't.
Yeah, please don't. Can we stop talking about my dick and move on, please?
Hopefully. Alright, here's another two. A girl I dated turned out to be an aggressive drunk. Like an MMA fighter? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, probably.
One night after too much vodka, she went bipolar on me. I recall her getting her cup and throwing it in the living room, light switch, for no particular reason. I said, what the fuck was that for? She then grabbed my shoe at the front door and threw it off her third-story balcony, hitting the hood of my car. Okay. I called her a crazy bitch, and that put her into a blind rage. She got one of those Jesus candles and threw that at me, hitting me square in the back, right on my spine. I
Yes,
grabbed my
please, let's
remaining
stop
shoe and
talking
got
about
the
that.
I grabbed my remaining shoe and got the fuck out of there. She broke down and started crying as I left, screaming over the balcony. Right to that, she once told me a story about how she ran over her ex's leg by pushing him over a moving car. Out of a moving car. The twist is that she wasn't in crutches with a fractured leg already. Should have been a huge red flag. I'm an idiot. Zero. I need you, my dear friend, to tell me honestly. Would you be interested in this woman?
No, probably not. I have very low
No,
tolerance for
you don't
people
like
who
to-
can't handle themselves.
But you like who can't handle themselves? But
That
you
they
like
can't handle themselves.
Well,
There's a
was
difference
it-
between can handle themselves and like crazy. There's a difference. Crazy chicks know that they're crazy.
I think the image of who this person was, it really cemented itself once she threw a Jesus candle. And you know who I'm talking about. You can picture them in your mind's eye. All right. Oh man, I just turned 21 and I never really drank a lot before. Me and a buddy's girlfriend split half a Cabo Wabo tequila.
Yeah.
Where are my tequila? Okay. I was gonna say, where are my tequila drinkers at? A normal
Hi.
bottle in one sitting. Hi. Wonderful weather we're having.
Also, sorry, Hazel, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I remember drinking it straight out of a beer stein. I remember taking a big cup of gulps of it and feeling amazing. My buddy's girlfriend, who's been drinking way longer than me, said I'm a champ. Then I might have blacked out because I remember waking up drunk beyond belief. I remember my brother and my buddy's brother, who's one of my best friends, holding me up, wondering why I was just in my boxers and boots. Well, I guess I passed out and started projectile vomiting all over myself on the garage floor. Luckily, they had positioned me where I didn't choke on my own vomit. I remember I couldn't stand up straight, and my buddy and brother mistakenly let go of me. I fell over sideways, and my head hit an engine sitting on an engine stand. Holy shit. I had a nice gash on my face and a major headache. So it was time to go home, and so my brother and buddy had to hold me up and walk me home. One on each side at 3 a.m. in my boxers and construction boots. My parents were laughing at me and asked, would I ever do that again? I said, probably. That night I slept in my hallway with a bucket near me outside the bathroom. I had a hangover, probably my first real one. But it wasn't the worst I've had after. No, I can't even smell or look at any tequila without that horrible.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. People who can't do tequila after they get sick once. Also, these stories are just like, hey, yeah, I got really drunk one. That just be a weekend. Like, I don't understand why that's a story.
I like that he rocked the boxers in construction too. This one comes with a magical twist. I think we're gonna. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? We'll do one more and we'll move on. In high school, my buddy Mike and I split a fifth of vodka.
Master, we are not
By
alone.
split, I mean I drank about 70% of it because he was a real lightweight. He was a senior, so he could buy cigarettes. It's around midnight, and I talked him into walking down to the mini mart to buy me some cigarettes. We stumbled down his driveway and decided it's quicker to cut through the middle school parking lot. That's the last thing I remember. The next thing I know is I'm waking up on a sunny day right next to the middle school gym. I thought I was dreaming. I got up and looked around to see if anyone was around me. I see a door open down the outdoor hallway, instantly thinking it was a weekday, and I'm at school. A few minutes pass, and it all starts coming back to me. I'm still super drunk at the time, but I know I was with my buddy Mike, so I started walking up to his house. While stumbling through the field behind the middle school, I came up to a chain link fence. It takes me like 10 tries, but I finally make it over by pretty much doing a gymnastics flip over the top in the most ungraceful way ever. I remember the grass being soaking wet, and I could feel my shoes sinking into the mud. I walk a bit more and get to another fence, even taller than the last one. I get over that and land hard on my shoulder, finally get to the road and started walking the few blocks to my buddy's house. So I get to his house. I'm still super confused, angry, drunk at this point. As I turn the doorknob to get into his house, it's locked. I've never kicked a door in ever, but I managed to kick Mike's parents' door in. Oh my god, this is his childhood home.
No, no more.
The door lock and the door
Tough
frame
titty.
is now fucked.
Over the bits.
I walked straight to his room, tell him, dude, fuck you, you fucking asshole. Why'd you leave me at the school?
Kitty's not a
You
cuss.
still-
What are you hitting cuss for?
Shows me the door and I'm offended because he's I pass out in his living room. I wake up at him yelling at me. It's actually pretty surprising for him. He never yells. I could have gotten arrested for being an underage drunk and sleeping at school. Just tell me that on the way through middle school, I started falling over and that he tried carrying me back to his house, but I started punching him in the face. At one point, he dragged me by my feet, but I kicked him so hard he fell into some bushes. At which point, he just had to leave me because I wasn't getting carried or dragged to his house, and I obviously wasn't going to walk.
It
Just
says
thought I'd
very
make it to my-
specifically, did you hear me cussing? Not did you hear my stream cussing?
Fuck, shit, tits. Uncle fucker.
I am not responsible for y'all.
Alright, we're moving on. 0, pick a number between 1 and 20.
14.
Okay, while I'm doing that, you tell one of yours. You said you had
What am I, what?
a would you rather or something.
Oh yeah, I can get another one of those. Give me a sec.
Fuck. Shit.
Stop cussing. Apparently, all rage counts it.
Like, you don't.
Alright, so,
Pick a number between 1 and 20.
I already did. I told you 14. A shady scientist offers you a one-time time travel trip to any point in history, but there's a 5% chance that you get stuck there forever. Do you take that chance? And if so, where do you go?
So does this time machine work in location too, or am I just sitting here in Florida?
We'll say TARDIS.
Oh, fuck, I'm going to the fucking Space Hooters.
Going to Space Hooters.
Space Hooters.
So you're gonna, even though you have a 5% chance that it will, you'll be stuck there forever, you're gonna go to Space Hooters?
Let me think about this here. So my biggest problem is that the advances we have in modern medicine and sanitation. I think once you go back a certain point, things start getting too stinky to deal with. You know what I mean? Like
It
Middle
says
Ages.
time
no
travel,
one
it doesn't
bathes.
say back. It doesn't say back in time.
No, we can go
Any
to the
point in
future.
oh, so it does say any point in history.
Yeah. I mean, the
The day Bitcoin went live on the market. Yeah, I wish my parents had listened to me. I made two fucking things in my life that I will never fucking forget. Is I told my parents when the internet became a household item that it would be a smart idea to invent a credit card that could just be used as a temporary means of paying for things online, so that there wasn't the security issue of, I don't want to put my credit card information online. You could just say, here's $25, and then you'd have it. And it was just a prepaid debit card, which are now known as gift cards, like universally. This was years before that was a thing, and they just ignored me. I told my father, hey, Google allows you to search through all of the internet for stuff, and I'm taking a class on stocks. I would like to buy stocks. And my father said, no, we're not wasting money on that. Mind you, I also said I wanted to buy stock in it was trash disposal, because I was taking this class where you would like learn how to do stocks and see how things worked and stuff like that. And I had like $500. I was like, I want to take that $500 and I want to buy stock in trash disposal. And my father pretty much called me an idiot and told me no. In that class, we had virtual stocks. Like you compared your virtual purchases to how the stock market actually works. And you would see, like, if you bought on Tuesday and the actual market went up, you would see what you would hypothetically have. I was a millionaire before the end of the school year. And then outside of that, I had, with crypto, I said, hey, digital currency is a really good idea. I want to put money in there. And everybody I talked to, every adult, every authority figure, anybody that I considered a peer, everyone's just like, no, it's like Mickey Mouse money. Don't do that. You just be throwing away your fucking money. Every single fucking time in my life that I could have made money, I either didn't because my peers or my adult figure told me it was dumb and that I was being stupid, or they didn't listen to me, and I will never forgive them. I'm gonna say that they were just making their decisions, and like hindsight's 2020. And as you look at these things as they're coming out, there's no way to be like, yeah, no, that's gonna be super good. But like, why? Like, why? Just be like, hey, cool, this is something that's new that my kid's interested in. I'm gonna
It's no
do this
risk
with
either.
them.
No
Yep.
risk to them.
Yep. I'll never forgive them. And then Bitcoin ended up blowing up, and now actively, I get asked about things, especially like since I've taken like since I did like got all my finance stuff done and all that kind of stuff. I actively get asked like, hey, what crypto's doing really good, and you know how do you think that this is going to do? Blah, 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 blah. And to that I just say, blah, 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 blah. Don't waste your money. Put it in your mattress.
All right.
Yeah, I'm so angry about that. Anyway, you didn't answer my question.
What was your question?
You have a chance to go back in time with a 5% chance of being stuck there. Where are you going?
I was riveted. Where are you going? You're so
Yeah, now that I'm angry.
Yeah. If without the 5% chance, how long is my visit for?
However long you want it to be. You have access to the TARDIS. One-way trip.
Lord. One way.
But one trip, sorry. It's a round trip.
A round trip, please.
Yeah, one round trip, but a 5% chance of you being stuck there.
So probably I'm real hazardous when it comes to these kind of things, because with my luck it will go wrong. So I'm trying to think of maybe a concert or something of significance, and I'll bring a recording device of some kind.
I didn't even like, say anything. I just looked disappointed.
I'll get a you know, like an HD camera of some kind. Record something that didn't get recorded, that would mean something in today's society, you know?
Thank you for the bits.
Like an HD concert footage of Metallica Moscow or something, you know? That'd be kind of cool, right?
Metallica though.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. I can't think of at the time what it would be, but like Live Aid or something, maybe something of that significance. Because there's lost media for those kind of events, you know. All right, you picked 14, I think. And
14.
You got what'd you say?
14. 1-4.
Yep, that's what you got. You got Nice Girls. Going to Nice Girls. Zero's totally favorite.
I think these are fake. I think these are actually more fake than
Nice Guys.
I'm sorry, you just try to cripple me? You try to cripple me and fail?
You're trying to throw you under a car.
Well, this is awkward, isn't it?
Me with my functional limbs. Alright. Here we go. And we're gonna do voices now. Get ready. Hey! Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. You too. How's your weekend treating you? Nah, I have to go to Walmart, but I don't have bus money. It takes money to ride the bus. Yeah, nothing's free, dude.
Bus.
Damn, I bet it's frustrating. It's whatever. What do you need at Walmart? Why do you care? Not like it would change my situation.
Damn.
Just trying to
Don't talk to her, walk away.
Don't talk to that bitch.
No,
Don't talk
walk
to her
away.
about Walmart.
That conversation was over. You're not getting anything from it.
Why do you care?
Wow, that guy's got a big
Fine.
head.
Just trying to make conversation. I mean, most of the stuff you can get from there is delivered. Gets delivered. I don't have any fucking money. Can't order anything without money. Now, can I?
How are
No,
you
I
gonna buy
fucking
something from
can't.
Walmart then?
Then what's the point in going to Walmart? Food stamps, dumbass.
Oh,
Why the fuck are you still in my inbox anyways? Besides just pissing me the fuck off, you have an IQ of 6. I'm sorry, I've never been on food stamps, so I don't know how it works.
that woman's
But I'll
terrible.
leave you be. Peace. Oh my god! I can't read the next line.
Can't
yeah,
read the
no,
next line, or you don't want to?
What's the matter? Can't find what
Copy image.
Crap.
you browse your ass
Copy
right out
image.
of my
Or Zero's
store.
DMs. Nah. Nah, you go ahead. You go ahead and read that if you fucking feel like it.
You follow. All right, now that
Yeah, hang on a sec.
business,
I gotta
get
keep
out of
moving for the next
store.
12 seconds because I'm gonna die if I don't. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. Thank you for making me continue to read. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. Give me a second. All right. Oh no, you can't read that. That's gamer words. Wow.
That's what I'm. You think these are fake?
Good for you, you blank bitch. I hope you get fucking blanked. How nice. And killed. Fuck you, you blank. Wow. Wow.
The guy didn't know how. That escalated so quickly.
I thought this was Nice Girls.
It is.
That's not a nice girl. I don't know what you're reading right now. That is not what this is.
I don't know what you're
Holy
reading right now.
crap. Yeah, oh my indeed.
Zero had to talk to me the day after we first started doing Nice Guys and Nice Girls, a long, frank conversation
Yeah,
about
a little bit.
the emphasis I put on words, and
There was a few
memes.
choice words that he was saying during the things that he just had. You ever see a dog that really, really wants a bone? Like it's just like I'm gonna destroy that bone. It's gonna be mine. I'm gonna destroy it. I don't ever get bones. And that's kind of how he said the words. And yeah, we had to have a discussion about that.
Way to make me seem like an arrogant, ignorant piece of shit.
Oh, those words. Those words.
Listen, I was in character. I can't help it if the person was a piece of shit.
I feel like you don't know the person. You just read a story about them. You don't really know how they were. But I think that
I know
you're
how they
probably right
fucking
that that's
type,
how
so they type
that's
it.
how they were saying that word. That's for damn sure.
Girls decorated as nice girls, absolutely.
I'm waiting for a nice girl though. That was not a nice girl. Not at all. That was a bad girl.
She had a rough time getting to Walmart. All right. Hi, I think I've successfully developed my first rough draft assessment of our potential compatibility.
The fuck?
So this.
Next.
Want me to read it again? Want me to read
Skip.
it? Want me to read that again? And scroll.
Yeah.
I think I've successfully
we
developed my
swiped
first
left on
rough
that
draft
one.
assessment of our potential compatibility. The guy seems into it. All right, and then it's a smiley face. How am I doing so far? I don't know if other people do that. I'm not really normal when it comes to creating connections on this app. All the texting gets exhausting, so I'm always like, is this gonna be something for real or not? $33 for a little pizza is criminal. I hope it's good though. Right now, I think you're very sweet and kind. I get genuine energy from you so far. I do. However, you lack the confidence that's there as a romantic. Something's there. I don't really get that vibe from you. And that, oh my god. That feeling has definitely grown recently. I'm not sure if you're offering what I'm seeking, and honestly, vice versa. Oh god. Gamer words.
Oh no.
Can't say that word. It's Papa John's. I'm just too tired to do pickup, and it's gotten chilly since the sun went down, so I don't want to walk. I think I may offer something you aren't quite ready for or desire. It would ultimately mishandle me, not maliciously or intentionally. And this thing being a this is me being a chronic overthinker. But I'm definitely very oversensitive with this kind of shit, and I'm an observer, especially in conversation. I'm not really sure what to say. If this is how you feel, then I understand. I don't think that's something you can really be determined in a 5-minute conversation, though. You are right! Forget I said anything. I understand, it's okay. I hope you do find someone that will fit that criteria for you. You are a lovely person. You're uncertain. I don't want to mishandle you. All I did was express that right now. I'm not sure about our romantic compatibility or alignment in what we're seeking. And you made the decision for me that I'm compromising things. Well, what I'm compromising for someone who hasn't even asked for my phone number and probably wasn't going to. My only criteria, weird word choice, by the way, is that I feel confident someone is romantically interested in me and is ready for real and special. Oh dear God. Though I left the weed give me word vomit tonight. I should be able to express that in what I thought was a safe space. But I guess in retrospect, it was also too soon to think this was a safe space. And then she disconnects their chat. If someone talks about shit like that, they like rocks. They like rocks a lot. That is what I'm prepared to say.
They like rocks a lot.
They really like rocks. They like rocks. They like stars.
There's nothing wrong with liking stars.
Nothing wrong with liking stars. You're absolutely right. You can like stars a lot. That bitch likes stars too much. I'm not sure about our alignment. But by the way, her giving him shit for I think that's my biggest fucking ick about this was my only criteria. Weird word choice, by the way. Bitch, you said alignment 17 times. Oh my god. Also, what the fuck app is this that you can buy someone a pizza you don't for $33?
Which?
Twitch? No, this isn't Twitch. This is like a Tinder thing.
Gotcha.
I don't know. That one's a little weird. Also, I'm not feeling our chakras right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god. So this one, the caption for this one says, "She's back again." Are you ready? Are you ready for
Yep.
crazy?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. I don't. So for the record, I don't proofread these. I just click on them and then we deal with the consequences after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Hey. Hey, sorry, I lost a lot of my contacts. Who is this again? It's Patricia from the Facebook date. Are you interested in me? You are cute. Can I date you? Hi. and then he responds to, it's Patricia, the Italian one? Yes. Can I date you? Are you interested in me? You are hot. Man, this guy quick. The fussy
I
creep.
got it. Keep reading.
I got it. Gotta be faster than that.
I did. I
That's
did.
true.
I got the ban.
I got the ban. Fuck you.
It says zero Dark DC banned.
We banned him mutually.
Mm.
Yes. Can I date you? Are you interested in me? You are hot. Whereabouts are you from again? I remember we talked a bit, but then stopped. I don't think we know each other very well. So I'm trying to remember stuff about you since we met a long time ago. I'm living in Amsterdam. Are you Italian? Can we date each other? I am Italian. Can we date each other? You're definitely nice to talk to, but I'm not sure if we vibe with each other's personality. Also, you're pretty far away, so I'm not sure how that would work. I'm not far away. Where I live takes 4 minutes. I like you. You are hot. Amsterdam is actually like 2.5 hours away from me. I guess you are not interested in me. What are you doing? I don't know you well enough. I don't know you well enough, you know? Nothing personal against you at all. We can definitely be friends or something. Wow. Wow, what? You said nothing personal again. Why is that a wow, lol? You said you want to be friends. I don't want to be friends. Okay, I see. Hi. And then it's the next day. I know personal nothing. I'm not stupid. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm not stupid. I never said you were. You were mean to me. How? I think I've been very respectful and patient. Lol. I know personal nothing, but I'm not stupid. Hey, are you interested in me? And that's how it ends. If anyone just keeps repeating, you are hot, please date me. And, that's either not a real person or they got some issues. I don't know. When's the last time you got cyberstalked? No, not cyberstalked.
You really want to go into that?
No, I don't. I'm trying to think of a better example here. Do you ever get what's the term for this? Like random texts saying, "Hey, we should meet up again," and it's like a number you don't even know.
No, for the most part, with most of the people I've ever hooked up with, or like even exes or people that I'm interested in, I usually like still
Do you ever get
close or friends with them.
Like, do you ever get like bots coming at you for stuff?
Bots? I don't even know a situation where I would get bots coming at me for stuff. I don't go on dating sites and stuff like that. I used to a long time ago.
I get texts and DMs on every platform saying, "You are 20-something. We should fuck." and it's just like,
Hold on.
oh no, I don't know.
Like
strange
Google
account.
saying like there's hot and singles in your area type thing or what?
No. So those are ads. This is like I'll get a message on like fucking Twitch. It's like a DM. Let me go read them. I'll go right now and go check them.
You get DMs on Twitch?
Yes, I do. I get whispers.
Oh God, is there a? There might be a side of Twitch that I've never checked.
Yeah, I get a lot of these. Absolutely loved your stream. You're so good at it. Message me now. Hello, I
Nope,
really
I've
love
never
the way
gotten
you
any of
play
those.
games. No,
Bots-
never.
bots-
Oh my god.
Bots must not like
That's
my
crazy
stream.
to me. I get Twitter messages. I get Twitch messages. Discord DMs. I have to okay to accept anything just because I set that up a default. But yeah, yes, Hazel gets them too. I think it's because
I don't
of
get any of that.
I think it's because of my age bracket.
Maybe.
Oh,
That's
you're
weird
20s.
to me.
You must want to start a family. Let's send him more titty bots.
Listen, if you got bots sending you titties, send them my way. That's fine.
No, they're fake titties.
Zero just got called old. Yeah, it's alright. I am old. I've accepted it.
I said age bracket.
Listen,
what the fuck?
I'm talking to all
He's
rage, not
10
you.
years my senior. That isn't me calling him old.
Um,
I'm sorry.
and yes, I know that I'm old. I'm at that age already where because I don't have a family and I'm not married, I'm gonna die alone. I get it. Thank you, all rage. I
Hazel and
appreciate
Drew say they get
your
those
reminder
messages.
of
You
my
really don't get them.
mortality. I do not get those messages.
All right. That one's. All right. So this is the context here. Is this guy went
I'm
on?
with you. You won't be alone. Thank you. I hope that you can satisfy all of my human needs. What the hell?
Like food and beverage.
Yeah, like food and beverage. Yeah, that's definitely what I was talking about.
All right. So the context for this next one is this guy went on 4 dates with this woman and kind of fell off with, and then a week later she's in his DMs. Your number, because I was going to give it up, but I was able to recover it. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Please give us one more try. People make mistakes. I'm human. Look at your Facebook messages. I sent you a bunch. I never had a healthy, good relationship. I'm afraid of everything. I'm still learning how to be doing this. If you don't have your kids, can we meet at the bar near your house tonight to talk, please? Please, 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 please. Please, I'm so sorry. I'm begging you. And then an hour. Hey, no worries. I've already got a date for Saturday. Also, your dick smells so clean. That for the next woman. And then an hour after that. And you're fat. And that was.
I'm sorry. What just happened?
The whiplash you're feeling is the feeling this guy felt.
He was being hit on, and then she said, "Your dick smells clean."
Also, your dick smells so clean. That for the next woman. I don't know what to do with this information, lady. Thank you. And you're fat.
I don't know how to process that. All right.
All right, so this next one is a little context. Do you know the green phone bubble when you get a text from I think Android? I think.
Green is Apple.
Apple. Okay. So that's the context of this. All right. Good morning. Hope you have a great day today. Good morning. I literally don't like texting you. It's green. Lol. Lol. Do you
Yeah,
not
that's
like
that's
texting?
Apple users. Apple users hate
Yep.
messaging Android users because it shows up as
Why?
non-Apple.
Fucking why? Oh, that's so dumb.
Because
That's so
because
dumb.
that's exactly why. What she just did right there,
Yeah.
that's why. It's brand recognition and like a social status. People like All Rage playing with his
All Rage,
iPhone.
No, all right is one of those guys in early.
Alexa, stop.
He had one of those Bluetooth clips. Is that our stop time?
Yeah, I got to. I will be right back in a little bit. I'm going to send everybody over to Red, and then if we continue, we continue. But I've got a meeting here in 2 minutes.
Oh no. All right. Well, guess I'm
it'll
gonna
be
go
up
do
to Red on
Minecraft.
whether or not we can continue. I will pop back in Discord as soon as I'm done. If not, I'll be back tonight for Viewer Control Minecraft, where we added a bunch of stuff for free. So we'll see you tonight.
For free. Red, do your best to entertain. I'll try, man.
Entertain them for a
Alright,
little
well,
while. I'll be back.
What do we want to do? Do we want to build some? All right, I'll ask chat. There's multiple chats here. There's people here. I don't have people when I play Minecraft.
I want you to know that me rating you just popped my 7 days to die stuff. And now I'm going to kill myself with my